Hi, everyone. So today's post is going to be about the Mr. Portal. The link is portal.helix.earth. You will find that on the top of all of our emails. So what's in there? This is the page that you see, um, basically the landing page and what investors can do, etc., etc. Um, there is a track record section in here. It shows a track record, and you can go and simulate, basically with any funds that you choose. Um, you can compare, etc. Uh, this is our team. There is research that's available. My books are in here, as well as our various publications, etc. Are all available in here. There is an education section where we talk about the upper factor model and how you can make use of our learning. There's also live sessions that we run, so you can go in there and you can register for there. There is a section now. When you click on start your application, actually it should say explore the portal, but for some reason, it still says start your application. But when you go in there, it basically gives you a number of apps for you to try out. I want to kind of focus on what is available in the Learning Hub. So in the Learning Hub, there are a number of courses that are available, books, events. There is advanced reading that's available here. There's also startup finance related material that is available over here. Now go out of that. Then there's also the expert network. You can either register as an expert, um, or if you want to use any of our experts, you can go in there and you can basically make use of the experts that we have in our panel. So this could be questions related to tax, questions related to finance, investments, pensions, etc., or areas around setting up a new company, setting up a new business unit, etc. All that available through the expert network. There is also a career matching service that's available. This is basically for anybody on our network. They can go and enter their details, and it basically finds matches from our network, as well as locating validated opportunities based on your interest. This is not a job sport. Right? It's basically a career scout for yourself, right? So it's something that is personalized for your own requirement. Then you can use the investment simulator, and you can simulate, let's say I want to try 3 or 4 funds, and I want to simulate the returns, see how much I would get on various, I can say, standard sort of funds versus Helix, right? So I can run the simulation here and I can test it out in terms of what's available. But what you can also do is you can upload your brokerage statement here, and then you can compare it to various industry standard benchmarks, as well as the Helix strategy. See whether you are making pretty good returns over there, right? So projected value after 5 years, your portfolio would be 184K. With our alpha capture, we would be doing 344. With the Helix LP fund, you would be doing about 538, right? So this is where it basically talks about this, and you can book an expert consultation if you need this, or if you want to use the LP subscription, then you can use that one, right? Then there's also a founder assessment that's available. So you can go in and you can basically use are founder tools. So if you are a startup founder, anywhere between pre-seed all the way going up to, or let's say pre-IPO, feel free to use our founder assessment. So just enter your name, email, and then if you're an existing investor, then click on this um, free option. Or if you're basically you know doing it standalone as a new user, then there's basically a charge for that. So you click on it, then it'll ask you a few questions about your business, and you can upload your pitch. Then it would give you basically a scoring and possible investment rules, meaning are you suitable for equity or for debt? If it is equity, then what is your sort of likelihood of raising capital, as well as tell you very specific feedback in terms of what would work in the current market, right? Um, we have the alpha capture, which is basically portfolio signals. I want to talk about this one very specifically. So this is for you to use our portfolio um, on your own brokerage account, right? You could be using ISA, it could be using SIPP, could be using any brokerage account which gives you access to US stocks, and you can use that, and you can basically use our signals and essentially make pretty much our sort of returns, right? So it requires you to upload your monthly statements. So every month, I think on the first working day, it would ask you to enter your monthly statement, and then it calculates the performance fee. Right. That's what we have in here. The LP itself is blocked currently for my profile here, right? But you are an LP candidate, then it would be, yeah, the LP subscription is in here. So you go and complete your profile, how much you want to invest, etc., etc., and then you can go and download your agreement, e-signature, and then you're all done, right? You can sign up as an LP, and then you can remit funds into the fund, and there you go. So that's uh, that's all the stuff that you can do on the investor portal. Uh, I'd like to take a moment to share where we stand with respect to our listing. So uh, the stock exchange listing process is ongoing. Submitted documentation, etc. Then in the next couple of months, right, we should be a listed fund. So the alpha capture is really your gateway to get onto the listed fund. It is a capacity limited fund, so we will be onboarding alpha capture clients first before everybody else. Right. So thanks for watching. I look forward to welcoming you on board our investor portal. The link is portal.helix.earth. Thank you.